What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a return that I had, or I have currently, for the past 3 or 4 days. I don't remember, but just like the title says, it's a pair of shorts, and you guys let me know if I actually put it in the wrong category and what would you do. Now, I'm gonna take you over to my phone screen so I can show you the messages between me and the buyer, and then you guys tell me your opinions. So here we go. All right, guys, so as you can see right here, I'm sorry, this is the end, so let's go to the beginning, which is right here. The buyer says, I just received the shorts, and unfortunately I feel as though they were listed as a boy 7. However, they are not. These are for a teenage boy or larger. They would never fit my 6-year-old. Did you mean to sell them for a boy's size 7? Now, the thing about this is these shorts were small, so I did put them as a boy's size 7. But as always, for all my clothing, I always put the measurements in there. And that's exactly what I said. I said, yes, for boys, because they are small shorts. And they really were small shorts. That's why I put measurements in the pictures so you can compare them to existing shorts that you may have had. And that's what I always do and say. And then the last message that she sent me was, you should have said they were extremely stretched out, which they weren't. I mean, it's one of those tight ones, so I mean, they weren't stretched out, and as usual, I always put the measurements, so I don't know. And then these would never fit a 7-year-old, when at first she put 6-year-old, so I don't know. And then I am shocked that you weren't honest and feel that you should reimburse me for the items. Pictures do not show how stretched out pants were. Compare them to any pair of boy size 7. Now, every time they say item, I always feel that it's just trying to get money back. These were a $16 pair of shorts, free shipping, by the way. And the thing, well, I'll explain that later on into the video. So this is the initial message that I just got from the buyer. After that, I got this, a return request, and it just happened to be on the 28th day before the return window closed, because now I think it shows that it's the 34th day. And the return reason was does not match description or photos, which I disagree, but it doesn't matter. And then this is the comment. These shorts were advertised as boy 7. This is not true. After telling seller that these clearly weren't a boy size 7 unless they were extremely stretched out, I did some research and it appears that these are likely women's size 7. I ordered these under the assumption that they would fit a boy size 7. Now, I'm going to get into that later onto the video, and then I'll explain to you what I think about this. But that was the return reason. It's been, I think, almost 5 days now, and nothing. So let's head back to the video. Alright guys, so as you saw in those screenshots, I do have them under boy size 7. The buyer did request a return on the 28th day before the window, before it closed, to be able to return them. And basically this buyer, I think, was saying that I want to keep the shorts, and I want my money back. That's, that's usually what it is. And what I also get is, summer's over. They got these last month, closer to the beginning of the month, I believe. So that's when the weather was still hot, and yeah, they needed shorts. Now that the cold weather's coming, and I actually don't know where this buyer's from, so I did not check that. They don't need them anymore. So before I was able to actually respond to that last message, they opened the return. Now the thing about this return is I have free returns on this, so it doesn't even matter. If you didn't like them, just return them. It's a $16 sale. But I'm assuming that they just wanted to keep the shorts and get their money back. And I don't roll that way. I need the shorts back. If you want your refund, I've got no problem with that. But getting into the to the part that I was telling you that I would explain about the boys and the women, these measured on the inseam, I believe, they measured 16 inches, give or take. And I was comparing them to other O'Neill shorts, and most of the women's, or what they call the junior women, so I'm going to assume young adults or teenagers, they're also measuring 16. So these possibly could have been women. That would have been on me. But the thing is, I offer free returns on this. They could have just returned it. I can't really think of anything else. So, I mean, if it was my bad, it was my bad. I'll take responsibility for it. But I'm pretty sure with them just saying that they just want their money back, is like they just want to keep the shorts anyway. So And I'm pretty sure they got used to out of this because, like I said, they opened the return on the 28th day. So if you didn't like it or it did not fit them, it should have been opened way earlier than that. So that's just my take on it. These probably were women's shorts. That was my bad. But that's why I always include measurements so they could compare to what they have. And it's directly in the listing. I don't even bother putting the measurements in the description because, as we know, they never even bother to read those description anyways. So let me know your take. Please write them in the comments below. Is the buyer wrong? Am I right? I mean, that's really all I can say. Like I keep saying, I offer free returns on clothing, especially like this. So I mean, the reason doesn't really matter. They could have returned it, but I'm pretty sure that they just wanted their money and the shorts back. So that's it for this reseller rant. If you happen to like this kinds of videos, I don't make too many of these, only when someone does me wrong or they're trying to do this stuff. That's every once in a while. But yeah, give this video a like, subscribe, as it would definitely help me out. And stay tuned for a sourcing video that I might end up doing this weekend, if possible. Till next time, guys, stay safe, take care. See you next time.